Welcome back, everybody. In this video, our focus is going to be lesson number 5. In lesson number 5, you're going to be playing, again, the same notes in the same order. What's different about lesson number 5, however, is that each and every count, you're going to be playing a new note. So it may feel, you're going to feel like you're moving along fairly quickly when compared to the previous lessons. And I can tell you right now, what's going to happen is you may end up making quite a few mistakes coming from the right hand, because you should be alternating I am, right? But because the changes are so quick, we're going to be changing strings fairly regularly, and that might cause you to stumble here and there. So I'm going to show you what you can do to practice lesson number 5 that'll allow you to learn it rather quickly without any of the frustration that may come about from the mistakes you make. So in lesson number 5, our first measure, we have C, D, E, and F. C, D, E, F. All right. The strings that you were playing for the right hand were 5th string, 4th string, 4th string, 4th string. And notice how I played the strings open, and I didn't worry about the left hand. And this is going to be what you want to do. This is what you would be. This is what you call isolation of the right hand, focusing on where the problems are. In this case, it's more than likely going to be caused by the I am alternation coupled with the quick string crossings that you're doing here. So let's go ahead and play the first measure as open strings. 5th string once, because that's going to be the C, that's replacing the C, and then the 4th string 3 times, open. And those 3 strings, or those 3 notes, are going to be replacing D, E, and F. So again, leaving our left hand alone for now and focusing entirely on the right hand. On my count, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. So we're focusing entirely on the right hand and making sure we're doing 2 things, alternating correctly and making sure that we're obviously playing the right strings, avoiding the fumbles that may happen from playing too quickly. On lesson number 2, on measure number 2, we have G, which is on the 3rd string, and then we have F, E, and D. F, E, and D, all on the 4th string. So now our right hand is going to play 3rd string open, followed by the 4th string open 3 times. So let's play that together on the count of 4, starting with our index, because it says right there, use our index finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. And that's it. Measure 3 is the same as measure 1. Measure 4 is the same as measure 2. So you would just do that twice. So let's do that twice first, and then you could go ahead and do it on your own, knowing what you need to be focusing on. All right. Here we go from the beginning. Lesson number 5, all as open strings first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. What you could also do, and I'll do this only once, well, half of the lesson I should say, is you can call out the names of the fingers that you should be using. So on my count, we're going to play it again, but I'm going to count, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to say index, middle, index. 1, 2, 3, 4, and index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, and index. It's just something that you can repeat over and over and over again. Once you kind of feel you have that down, then you can go ahead and place your left hand on the notes and play the lesson as written. So let's go ahead and do that now. Hopefully you're practicing that, pausing the video, practicing that, and coming back. If you feel you got it, then just go ahead and join me now. Lesson number 5 in its entirety, alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, time. This time I will be saying index, middle, really useful. A useful way to practice as well. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and index, middle, 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 index, 2, 3, 4, and stop. And that is lesson number 5 in a nutshell. Learning how to focus on the right hand, isolation of the right hand. A really useful way to practice in not just this lesson, but in everything you learn in the future. All right? Lesson number 6 will be next. I'll see you guys in that video.